Welcome to the third race at the Honeymoon is Over Downs. They're at the gate, and they're off. Jumping out in the lead is Romance and Affection, with Domestic Bliss in close behind. It's Romance and Affection and Domestic Bliss. Here comes...
So, have you read Word from the Good Book?
Fuck off.
Star Wars Battlefront appears to have been designed to include a younger audience, as games rarely exceed 10 minutes, being the scientifically documented attention span of most teenagers. None of the computer-controlled players use expletives, and the game seems less intense than other of the Battlefield genre. But nevertheless, I'm enjoying playing the game, even though it still has some stupid ways of killing me, including bloody campers. Speaking of which, the game does cater for us campers with the pulse cannon, which can take out an enemy with only one shot from any distance. It also has the T-21B, which can sort out a bloke with 3 shots at distance, or 2 with a headshot. The turbo laser can also cause a player to backflip at distance, but I've been killed more times using the bloody thing than actually getting kills with it. Another piece of equipment I struggle with is that stupid looking all-terrain scout transport. As with the turbo laser, for not getting blown up by one, you're getting blown up in one. And if that isn't bad enough, the game also has set and forget automated defences that I always seem to stumble across. And it's a double whammy with the probe drone, as not only do they usually blast the shit out of me, they also bring back uncomfortable memories of my last prostate exam. And being ex-armoured corps, I really take exception to being shot by something called an infantry turret. But out of all the automated defences that fuck you up in Battlefront, there's nothing more humiliating than being nailed by that fucking stupid looking letterbox thing with legs. Anyway, here's a hint for noobs. When you get the orbital strike warning, ducking down behind a rock may not be the most advisable course of action, as the description orbital strike would suggest the danger is coming from above. Getting the fuck out of there could be a much better option, but also try to keep your wits about you, as running blindly around corners could present you with a thermal detonator suppository, as demonstrated. Speaking of stupid ways to die, for some reason in this game you can only throw grenades with your left hand, and as you can see, I suck at throwing left-handed. Okay, maybe I can't throw, but I sure can catch. Watch me catch this homing shot with my face.
Go!
In this game, shit things that kill you aren't confined just to the ground. In Fighter Squadron mode, you can battle both AI and online players, only to be shot down by a spastic-looking Volkswagen with wings. It is also apparent that the rules of the road can also apply to the rules of the air, as tailgating could lead to an accident. But in my defence, I was texting at the time. On the subject of jet ramming, like other Battlefield games, it appears quite abundant, especially in this game, where it was that frequent I was wondering if I was playing on a Middle Eastern server, which wouldn't be a problem, as I'm yet to suffer any significant lag, nor any dropouts. But one thing I have noticed is that I haven't seen one teabagging since purchasing this game. Well, online teabagging, that is. Anyway, back to shit things that can kill you, and that would have to be the so-called heroes and villains. These pains in the arse come into play when a player comes across a power-up disc. They then respawn as one of 6 characters from the Star Wars franchise. In the hands of a skilled player, they can really cause havoc on the battlefield while being incredibly hard to kill. In fact, shooting one of them is a bit like punching a Maori. You're not going to do much damage, and it really pisses them off. You may have noticed that Han Solo really had it in for me in this montage. I mean, what kind of name is Han Solo anyway? What, was George Lucas enjoying a carbonated lemon beverage when he created this character? Or did you just base him on some German hermit Or maybe someone from Queensland who had hands so low that their knuckles dragged on the ground. I suppose the reasons behind the name aren't important, but what is important is that these characters are hard to beat. And I'm starting to think that this Stormtrooper may have had the right idea when confronted by the incestuous Luke Skywalker. It may not have been particularly graceful or brave, but he did live on with his kill-death ratio intact while the rest of us lay strewn about the staircase. Now I decided then that discretion was the better part of valour, but my poor eyesight let me down on our next encounter and I accidentally fired a few shots at the wannabe Princess Leia, attracting his attention. But, fifth time lucky, I spotted Skywanker before he spotted me and I ducked into a bunker. And to top things off, I almost picked up.
How you doing?
And on a final note, whatever you do, don't steal Darth Vader's kills, as it really pisses off the dark side. Well, before I start stretching attention spans, this will do for shit things that can kill you in Battlefront. I hope you got something out of it, and even though I had fun making it, a fair bit of work went into it. So if you want to see more of this type of video, then it's really important that you click the right buttons, especially the share one. Until next time, go forth and prosper. Nanu nanu.